Also savvy, Tara Hitchcock. She's back this morning. So just a little bit ago, we met Sean Olson, who got his start at our sister station, KPHO, but now he's a big-time movie director. And Tara, tell me about this movie that he directed just now, because, you know, all good things start right here at Arizona's Family.
Of course they do. Yeah, Jamie, it's called Max Winslow and the House of Secrets. We talked earlier about Sean Olson getting his first big break at KPHO as an overnight editor. He went on from there to a station in Denver. Now he's an editor at Extra, one of the biggest entertainment shows in the entire world. He's got several Emmys under his belt, but he's been directing films for the past several years, and this one was supposed to show at the Phoenix Film Festival at Harkins Theaters back in April, but obviously Harkins had to close. Everything happened with COVID, and it was canceled. You can catch his film now at Roadhouse Cinema. I had a chance to Zoom with Sean about this project that he's so passionate about.
I'm pleased to announce exactly 5 students will be invited to my home.
Oh my gosh, no way.
Those 5 students will compete in a game.
5 high school students, 1 big prize. Max Winslow and the House of Secrets is about a competition where things aren't what they seem. It's the 9th film for Arizona native Sean Olson.
But this has got to be a thrill for you. You just mentioned you had 2 kids.
Yes.
Is that one reason why you thought, you know what, I'll do a film that people are now saying is a little Breakfast Club, a little Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, a little Black Mirror?
Yeah, I think my 2 boys have kind of gravitated towards, I mean, they're 7 and 9, but they've gravitated towards kind of the scarier types of movies. But there's really not any appropriate movies that are, you know, just a hint of you know, thriller or horror that kids can watch. And so we really wanted to kind of make a movie that, you know, could scare them a little, but not give them nightmares.
Watch it.
Oh, look, I'm internet famous.
We can all relate to one of the kids. I mean, it does. I grew up in the era of the Breakfast Club where you had those cliques, the jocks, and for me, I was the speech and debate nerd. What were you?
I was a band geek.
Okay, so the band geek.
Yeah.
So which one could you relate to the most out of your characters?
I don't know. That's a really good question, because I would say probably a cross between Connor, because he has the musical aspect, but he also is an athlete. I'm not really super athletic. Like, I did track in high school, and that was about it. I leave all that to my brother and my sister, who are basketball stars. And then Benny, who is, you know, kind of like a gamer.
I'm Atticus Virtue. My goal has always been to build a better tomorrow.
Chad Michael Murray plays Atticus Virtue, the tech-savvy billionaire who challenges the kids. Think a little Elon Musk-ish.
It is fascinating to me what is taking place in our world as it relates to technology and some of Elon Musk's ideas. And you incorporate a lot of that stuff into your movie. Are some of these things that we could see?
Yeah, I think so. I think there are, like, you know, the house is controlled by a character named Haven, which is kind of like, we call it like Alexa on steroids.
Welcome to Virtue Manor.
Does it just mean it sound like this dang house is talking?
Yeah.
You know, she could pretty much do anything. Like, if you need to order food, she'll order food for you. And Alexa can kind of do those types of things now. But the artificial intelligence in her will, you know, kind of go beyond that. I think some of those things are, you know, we're not that far off from, you know, getting to at this point. And with his character, we really did design it kind of like an Elon Musk, with like a touch of like a Howard Hughes reclusiveness. So many other layers to that character. And, you know, Chad just brought so much to it. Like, he was such a joy to work with.
Olson's worked with many great actors. The first feature he edited years ago ended up at Sundance and starred America Ferrera.
Prepare for Ollie.
You know how to ollie?
Over on Netflix, you can find another one of his projects, a movie called F.R.E.D.I. But he admits trying to plug a film at a time when the country's attention is turned elsewhere and still dealing with a pandemic is tough.
I mean, it isn't the ideal time, though, at the end of the day. And I think the message really resonates. It's a fun movie for families, but there's also a message of forgiveness and redemption. And I think that those types of messages nowadays, with everything that's happening, you know, would really resonate with an audience.
Yes, you can catch Sean's film now. Very proud of him. By the way, a lot of the folks behind this film are from Arizona. You've got the production designer, the writer, and composer, all from Arizona. Johnny Remo, the producer, still lives in Arizona, as does the script supervisor and the first and second AD. So we are well represented in this film.
I love it. We got to show the local loves by watching that movie. Thank you, Tara.